Hello everyone, I'm Arima Khanam and welcome back to Balajee online classes. Today I'm here to teach you lesson number 21, that is degree of comparison. That is one of adjective and the other one is the adverb. In this lesson we will be studying how to compare things, how to compare the adjectives and the adverbs. We will be studying about the comparisons of adjectives, comparisons of adverbs. We will be studying about the irregular forms of the adjectives. We will be studying about how we add more and more to the adjectives to make them comparative and superlative. So let's begin. What are adjectives? You all know what are adjectives. Describing words are called adjectives. और इनके तीन forms होते हैं. First one is the positive, the other one is the comparative, and the third one is the superlative. So what happens in the positive? When you are describing a person or a thing, then you use a positive adjective, like she is beautiful. So what is beautiful? You're just writing or describing a person that this girl is beautiful. So beautiful is the positive form. When you are comparing the girl with some one else or other girl, जब आप comparison करते हैं दो लोगों के बीच में, तो that is the comparative form. So how will you write this? She is more beautiful than her or than Sumita. The other girl's name is Sumita, so you are comparing her with another girl. So that is what you will do. You will use comparative form and you will write more beautiful, and you will use than after that. The third one is the superlative form. What do you do in this? You compare one person or a thing or a place, anything, with many. जब आप कंपैरिजन बहुत लोगों के बीच में करते हैं, एक लोगों को बेस्ट कहते हैं, यू यूज सुपरलेटिव. हाउ डू यू राइट और हाउ डू यू से? शी इज द मोस्ट ब्यूटिफुल गर्ल. सो यू विल राइट हियर मोस्ट ब्यूटिफुल and before that you will use an article the. So these are the general things you need to remember while comparing, that is comparative form, while using superlative form to make comparison amongst many people. Okay, so how do you write ER or IER or more? What do you do? How to do how to write comparatives or superlative forms? You need to remember one thing, that is, जब एक word में एक syllable है या दो हैं, so what do? You simply add ER or IER to it to make it comparative, and EST or IEST to make it superlative. But if you have more than two syllables in a word, what do? You add more or most to it. You add more to comparative and most to superlative. जैसे beautiful word मैंने use किया, B-U-T full, there are 4 syllables in this. So more than 2 there. So what do? You write more beautiful and most beautiful. Tall is 1 syllable. So what do? Taller, tallest. So this way you will make comparison and you will use superlatives. Now there is irregular forms of adjectives also, in which you don't do this. You don't add ER, EST or IER or IEST to it or more to it. You just change their spelling, and that is the irregular form of adjectives. The way you do in irregular forms of verbs, जिसमें spelling change हो जाती है, उसी तरह हम इसमें भी करते हैं, जैसे good, better, best. And the last portion is that comparison of adverbs. There is nothing in this. You do the same thing as you do in adjectives. When you compare an adjective, you use comparatives and superlatives. The same way you will do in adverbs also. So that's it in this lesson. I hope you all understood the general rules which are to be followed while making comparisons or using superlatives. Please go through the lesson very nicely and do all the exercises after downloading it from School Mitra. Do it very nicely and go through it, revise it as much as you can, and do it very nicely in your notebooks and books. And meanwhile, take care of yourself and wait for my next video. Bye-bye.